Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sally Nassar واليوم راح نحكي بالعربي وبالإنجليزي. I'm Lebanese Italian, born and raised in Kuwait, so I'm going to make sure that every single episode I speak in Arabic and English for all the viewers to be able to understand and enjoy this and these coming episodes. So today's topic is about procrastination, the reasons why we procrastinate, why we're procrastinators, and what are the tools that we can use and introduce into our lives to become more proactive, more efficient, and basically get things done. So let's dig right in. So basically, procrastination is a trait that most of us have. Some have it in a big chunk and some have it, less than others. So why do we procrastinate in the first place? So there are three main reasons why we procrastinate. Number one, it's either inherited, so it's something that we've picked up in our childhood, maybe when we were young adults, but it's definitely inherited. It's how we observe, so learned behavior. Number two, it's the environment that we're in. So how does our environment look and sound like? And how does that affect our productivity? And is that a reason for why we procrastinate? And number three, it's because we don't identify and set clear tasks and goals with measurable tactics to get them done. And this is why today I'm going to be introducing to you guys a few tools that can really help you become your most productive self. So there's a really nice quote that I wanted to start with, and that quote is by Benjamin Franklin. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. So very simple, very straightforward. We definitely understand what it means. Basically بالعربي it's إنه إذا ما عندكم خطة بالحياة أنتوا يعني بالنهاية كأنه عم ترسموا خط للفشل. فلازم يكون عندكم خطة، لازم يكون عندكم فيجن يعني مثل اتجاه معين لتقدروا تخططوا وتوصلوا لهدفكم. So we all know that when it comes to identifying clear tasks, أوقات منقول إنه is this really important؟ هيدا شيء مهم لإلي أو لا؟ هيدا شيء مهم لإلي اليوم أكتر من بكرة. The first thing we need to do every night، يعني اليوم مثلا قبل ما نام بكتب أهم 5 tasks لإلي. So I write the 5 most important tasks for me by priority and by urgency. يعني بكتب شو أكتر شيء يعني شو أكتر تاسك عم بحسه هيك ملبكني أو ما عم بيقدر يعني أخلص منه. هيدا بتبلشوا فيه. You start with your most difficult task. You don't start with your easy task. You write down the most task that's kind of giving you anxiety or giving you that uneasy feeling, no, ya Allah, I don't want to get this done, or should I get it done? Basically, that's how you start with. And then you move down to the 5th one. That's أول step. Identifying شو أهم شيء، أهم 5 tasks لتاني نهار. هلا the next day comes around. Don't put pressure to finish those 5 tasks. Instead, every single task designate 2 to 3 hours. يعني كل تاسك عندكم إياه خصصوا من 2 ل 3 ساعات لتقدروا تخلصوها. فهيدا it's the second way of going about things. The third thing you need to do is بهولي every single task بهولي 2 to 3 hours بهولي الساعتين ل 3 ساعات you need to do the following. Number 1, your phone airplane mode. Disable all app notifications on your phone. Every single one of them. Hello, when you airplane mode, anyways, you're getting rid of your notifications. But if you don't want to airplane mode, make sure you remove your notifications. Log out of Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. So this is all if you don't want to put your phone on airplane mode. If you're مثلا expecting an urgent call or something important, you go into your notifications, you remove all your notifications, you log out of Facebook, you log out of Instagram, you log out of Snapchat, you log out of all social media platforms. And then you use apps مثلا, you can introduce an app that's maybe background music, motivational music, like some kind of serene background that will get you in the mood. And then you inform your surroundings. So if you're working from home, you tell your partner or you tell your family or whoever is living with you, إنه أنا for the next few days, please ما حدا يزعجني, no one bother me, because I wanna get these next few hours, you know, I wanna concentrate, I wanna get something. Lastly, put some snacks, water, maybe a healthy snack, you know, to keep yourself hydrated, maybe coffee, maybe tea, whatever, you know, whatever you like. And that way you've set your environment. And then you dig in. هذا. I wanted to introduce to you guys a very productive tool that I've been using. And you know, I'm all about talking about my personal experiences because it's relatable, and I feel like it's more credible because I have done it and it's worked. And basically, you know, if you guys want to try it, that's you know, it all goes back to what works for you, أكيد. But I like to speak from personal experience because that's the only way I feel I'm credible enough to talk in the first place. So there's a technique, and this technique derived from an Italian guy called Francesco Cirillo. Okay, Francesco came in. He was facing the productivity issue. He wasn't getting things done, and he created the Pomodoro Technique. We all know Pomodoro means tomato in Italian, and for those who don't, they mean tomato, banadura in Italian. So ليه it came about to call it Pomodoro? Why would I want to call my tool or my technique Pomodoro? He had a clock, okay, and that clock looked like a tomato, or it was actually a tomato. And he started thinking about all the ways that he can get his, you know, tasks done productively. So he set every single day, just like I mentioned earlier, 2 to 3 tasks to be done per day. 5 tasks to be done per day, designating 2 to 3 hours per task. So his clock, his tomato clock, the Pomodoro clock, was his timer for the 2 to 3 hours. Hala, what he did as well is he broke down every single hour or every single task by 25 minutes per hour. Let me be more clear. So let's say I have 5 tasks for tomorrow. I start with the most important task, like I said, with the most task that's giving me that itch or that anxiety of like, ugh, I don't want to get you done, but that's how you start. And then every single task, you designate 25 minutes of full focus. And this is where you kind of, like I said, you block out all notifications, you log out all of your social media platform, you inform your environment of, you know, please don't bother me because I have a very important task to finish. So you have task number 1. You start working. You time 25 minutes of full focus. After those 25 minutes are done, you stop the timer and you wait, or you take a 5-minute break. How when you take a 5-minute break, you don't go on your social media platform or your phone unless it's an important call. You unwind. So you have a snack, you drink some water, you take a walk, get some fresh air. That's how you take a proper and healthy break. So 5 minutes break, and then you go back 25 minutes. You keep doing that until you finish task after task. And if you find yourself by the end of the day, you didn't finish those 5 tasks, that's okay. You push them till the next day. But as long as you're being your most focused self, your most productive self in every single task. How simple was that? So simple, so basic, so straightforward. You get your tasks done. You're not overworking yourself. You're you're finishing one task after the other. We don't need to answer everybody. We don't need to be there for every single email, for every single phone call, for every single notification if it's not important. So we need to define our priorities, and we need to block out time to be able to get our priorities done. So this is what I've done for the past 3 months. I'm not gonna say that it was challenging at first, because I still found myself like checking my phone and getting an email and, oh, I need to reply to this email. It was difficult at first. But once, it takes 21 days to develop a habit. And that's what happened. Within the first month, I found myself really focused. I'm really enjoying this technique. It's working for me and it's getting things done. And I'm no longer anticipating these really like annoying tasks or this goal that it's not really my favorite. I found myself getting it done. So it's as simple as the Pomodoro Technique. There's a really nice book that has helped me kind of kickstart and fall into this Pomodoro Technique, and I have it with me right here. It's called the Productivity Planner. I will have the link in my bio for if you guys want to purchase it. You can purchase it from Amazon or from the Intelligent Change on Instagram. They have their portal there, and it's a really, really nice, straightforward, simple book that I pretty much use the Pomodoro Technique in. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm hoping to hear from your feedback once you've tried it, or if there's any other tools that you guys want to share, and that way we can always engage and maybe recap in another episode of your experiences and how you can be your most productive self. So please share it in the comments. What has worked for you, if you've tried the Pomodoro Technique or not, and if you've liked this episode, please don't forget to like, ring the notification bell, subscribe if you hadn't, and thank you so much for tuning in. We will chit chat next week. Take care.